Okay. Hi, my name is Santiago. My name is Santiago Manich, but my artist name is Santi T. I am a singer. I release music. And I also act, but not really going well in that one. Unnecessary. But I wanted to make a video because I already did a video and I kind of liked it and I have a lot to rant to. I just want to put myself out there to be there. So yeah, I made a list, a very long list, as you can see. This is gonna be a very long video. Maybe I can split into two because I don't think I have the time right now. But it's a list of people that I am inspired by. Not in any specific order, of course not. But it's just like a list of people that I am inspired by, and I'm gonna be explaining why. But here, all the criterias, kind of. Everyone says that I could be viral because of my humor, but I don't want that. I want to be viral because of my music. People don't understand me. Okay. So I don't know if I will be editing this because it's too boring. I get that it will be too boring to watch. But I kind of want to be a little bit more mysterious. I'm not mysterious at all, but I want to seem that. It's impossible. I'm not gonna be putting memes. Or am I? Okay. Fuck my life. There is nothing better than to fuck my life. That is not the point of this video. So let me get my fucking headphones on. Listen to my favorites. I'm gonna start. Oh, by the way, I haven't really introduced myself. I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Yes, I live there, and really why the fuck are you speaking English? Well, because I want to. I actually have been the only way, for me, the only way of communicating my art or myself is in English because that's how I grew up. I grew up watching the movies in English. Everything I was in English. I did not consume a lot of things in Spanish. If I did though, a little bit, but my whole mind is in English, so I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I want, and I also feel more comfortable talking in English. So yeah, that's also I just feel normal talking like this. So yeah. What? That is it. So I'm gonna start with the list. Oh my gosh, just fuck. First one in this list, Ethel Cain. The two things that I put on Ethel Cain was musically and aesthetically. I did not like that. First, musically. Why did I put her musically? Ethel Cain, because ever since I discovered her, not too long ago, this year, I discovered her. Her albums, they're the thing I'm musically, that what I want to give musically is literally her three albums. Those are literally the biggest inspiration to me, and ever since I discovered her music, I've felt so in love with the way she makes her music, the way she writes her lyrics are I'm just oh my god, that's a fucking poet right the fuck there. And also her sound is so specific, also it's so niche for me, and I love it. I love it. I'm making my second album, and it's very heavily inspired by Willoughby Tucker, I'll Always Love You, and Preacher's Daughter. Those two albums mixed together is kind of what I want to give with this next album that I'm making. And I'm also releasing an EP next month, secret, and it's heavily inspired by Perverts. That is drone ambient music. Ever since I discovered Perverts, I've been in love, and I love her creativity, everything. And then, well, aesthetically, because I love her aesthetic. I love the whole Southern Gothic aesthetic. Everything that's Gothic, I live for. I love. But this specific Southern Gothic aesthetic, so beautiful. I love it. I fell in love with it. And I love the whole religion aspect to it, because I feel religion, it's a specific like theme that I'm really interested in and that I love writing music about. Like, I really do. I'm making a lot of not religious stuff, but like talking about it. I feel like it's such an interesting topic, and I love that. By the way, I look horrible. I look stinky in here. I do not care. Next one, Nessa Bart. But only musically. I only put her musically. Even though, yes, no, musically, I discovered her like last year, and I started listening to her music last year, and I love her music so much. And I don't think like loving someone's music is the reason to be inspired by them, but I am inspired by her because I'm really inspired by Jesus Loves a Prima Donna. Like, that EP, like, it's fucking beautiful sonically. I love it sonically, and it's also the kind of the music that I want to give. It gives me more inspiration. I feel like we're very similar. Like, when I hear what she says on interviews, I'm like, we are similar. So yeah. Okay, the next one on this list needs an introduction. Okay, it's gonna be a long intro, okay? Let me get started. When I discovered her, I was 9 years old because I heard her sing at the Grammys, and I was like, I love that song. I didn't know she sang it, and then I was obsessed. Ever since I became a fan of her, she is, I don't know how to describe this. She is like my I have like 2 posters of her in my house, and I have all her CDs and physical. Like, I have all her CDs of all the albums. She is, ooh, it's so hard to explain. Anyone on this list, anyone I've ever talked to ever, could never surpass like my fanatism or my love for this next person. I adore this person like it's someone I know, even though I do not, and I know it's parasocial, do not tell me, but I don't care. Like, this person, I can't like say how much I defended her like on every controversy, like ever. I'm like the hardest soldier. Everyone in my like circle ever like knows that I am the number 1 fan of this person. Like, no one competes. I'm being dead serious. No one competes on the level of fanatism that I have for this person. She is the best. Like, ever since I got Spotify, my account on Spotify, she's been my number 1 on Spotify Wrapped every year. Oh my gosh, like, I can't explain. I have a very parasocial relationship with that person. I love her so much. And that is Ariana fucking Grande. I've never loved someone more than I love Ariana Grande. She is my biggest inspiration ever. And I just love her. I just, like, love her. The tiers that I put are vocally and mentally. So I'm going to start with vocally. She is the vocal of our generation. There is nothing to discuss here. So yeah. Even though I do not try to sing like her because I don't think we match the vocal range or whatever. Every time I talk with music people, but in the music industry, and we're talking about like singing, first thing I show them is Ariana Grande. Because she is literally, her voice is and then mentally. And when I mean mentally, I mean like as a person. Other than like her music, the reason that I fell in love and that I am in love with Ariana Grande now is because of her as a person. I love her like she is my sister. I genuinely think we are soulmates. She is my sister. Like, mentally, like, oh my gosh. Everything she says, I'm like, that is so true. I never thought she was wrong. Except when she said touch, it was boring. She's such a bright light. Like, what? That is a fucking Bambi. That is Bambi right there. Next one. This one earns, okay, yeah. Aesthetically and personality-wise, Gabriette. I have 2 posters of Gabriette in my room. Do you know, like, in the 2000s or in the 90s, they had, like, their models that they wanted to be? Well, that is Gabriette. I have Gabriette brows. Like, I literally have Gabriette brows. Her makeup, her style. I've been buying, like, clothes that are very similar to Gabriette because aesthetically, that is what I want to give. Like, when, like, oh my gosh. The way I The way I dress, I literally want it to be the same. Well, no. We need to have some originality here. Let's do that. She's like the cool girl that I want to be. Like, that is the coolest girl ever. And then, next one, Charlie XCX. Look at her musically and mentally. Well, let me explain that. Okay, first, musically, she's one of my biggest inspiration, like, in the whole producer thing, like, vibe. I listen to, like, songs like Track 10, Anthems, Party for You. Also, I forgot to add Sophie. The fuck? Yes, Sophie. Like, what? Yes, fucking Sophie. Charlie XCX, I relate to her a lot. Like, when I listen to her lyrics, I'm like, that is me. That is me. Next one in this list, Alex Kasani. Like, those, it's the same criteria as Gabrielle. She's my role model. Like, she can be funny, but also serious at the same time, and I love that. Next one, next to Ariana Grande. Two people are like, I love them so much as persons, and I feel so parasocial about them, which is weird. But it's Quen Blackwell and Lorray. To explain this, just like, I love their personality, and I think they're really funny. Their humor is, like, I need to calm down. Next one, Fleetwood motherfucking Mac. Did she say about burger? Well, yes. Those lyrics hit me hard. And my album, The Craft, is heavily inspired by Fleetwood Mac, and I love them. And I love the whole lore of them. I just love Fleetwood Mac with my whole heart. Next one, with the same criterias, Fiona Apple. I discovered her like 2 days ago. I knew her, but I started listening to her like 2 days ago. I'm late to the party. The way she sings and the way she sings her lyrics are incredible, and I'm so inspired by her. Next one, Madison Beer. First of all, with her mentality, I admire so much the way she talks about like charting and the numbers. Because she knows she's kind of a flop. She kind of was a fucking flop. I am a fucking fan. I am a fan. But I gotta admit, she's not, you know? I love that she doesn't care and that she prioritizes her fan base. And that's, if there's one thing that I want a celebrity to be, is to prioritize the fan base. And then musically, Silence Between Songs saved me. Just saying that. Then, the next one, Led Zeppelin, the band. Musically, I believe that at the time, they changed the whole genre. Like, they made something so different that I admire so much and that I take so much inspiration to it. So, yeah. Next one, Imogen Heap. Because what she does with her voice